checkered, but we've been set up with a full checkerboard going throughout this stadium. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Vols will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Vanderbilt's offense will have the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Now on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Looking to throw, it's Abrams. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to get it to the edge. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Listen, my job is to poke and prod and find where you're weak. I like it. Get the ball in the perimeter. How are the ends playing the run support? Can I get on the edge, make some big, easy plays early in this ballgame?
And show them a variety of runs that can keep them guessing. He's got it! Breaks into the open! You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And they squelched that play so fast. Can you even still call it a sweep?
You can sweep that play under the rug and not run it again because it was very unsuccessful.
Gets it out fast. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'll run it on third and goal. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And the Vols need to pick it up on fourth down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Scores on the sneak.
And man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a fourth down situation and held him so many times, and man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality. They pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the deal with the quarterback sneak. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Abrams. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. And they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's caught. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll send the back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Cotton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And the Volunteers will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, past the marker. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Volunteers in the hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown ball!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. They're going to stay competitive, and they're going to field the best team program possible heading into next year. And it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Vols trying to cash it in on first and goal. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Wants to throw. It's Abrams. Here's a heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Commodores send out the punt unit. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the returner will be brought down. So here is the Tennessee offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Abrams. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. blasted as he lets it go. Puts it out of the air. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds a man on the left. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Commodores look to keep this drive humming. He leaves it with his back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off play action on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Vols will hustle to the line. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Under fire. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing.
Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown ball! And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
And no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Abrams. Gets it out quickly. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Tackle is made at the 37. And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Trying play action. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Gonna swing it on second down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Handoff from the gun. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Commodores will punt this one away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the big tight end. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Wants to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Makes him talk to the hand. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Using his legs, it's caught. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Sends it back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Cotton. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Volunteers want to move quickly. From the gun to give, looking for room. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Vols kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He wants to throw it. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Using the quick game. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down to try to get a 1st down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense. rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Quick strike through the air for the score. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Got his man out of the backfield. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Abrams. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the returner goes down. So here is the Tennessee offense. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. All out of space. Touchdown, Volunteer. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense...
There he goes! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Commodores decide to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense changing the play. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Little. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Vols headed quickly to the line. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The play action fake. He spins that thing down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Vandy. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. You still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Brian, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Going to try to get it himself. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Moves away as he feels pressure. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now the play fake. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So here is the Tennessee offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10? Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield. It's Dobbs. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. And the Commodores line up to punt it away.
Number 16 in punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chugging and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Looking to scramble. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And the pass goes incomplete. Looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs.